winter finally brought some snow. Most of it melted away quite fast though. Here in northern Bavaria it usually doesn't last too long, unfortunately. But the last winter was white for months, which was an absolute nature bliss. Today I drove to the parts of our forests in higher altitude to get some nice shots of a very special place, the Paradise Valley, with sufficient ice and snow to feel the tranquility of winter. Having the most precious thing on earth for myself, time, I enjoyed a lot to be one with nature and write about the beauty of life itself. For quite too long I felt separated from my inner light that guides me. I forgot that it requires my creative action and me to be more active in everything I want to create. As the saying goes, the human being thrives in passion, in rationality it only exists. I have so many ideas to express myself this year in the films and vlogs I'm going to make. I hope I can inspire you to find yourself in nature and connect to your true roots again as I do. It's not about traveling to new countries all the time, but to see the world with different eyes, as said by the Roman emperor and one of my favorite philosophers, Marcus Aurelius. On the weekend, my beloved girlfriend Annie and I received more wood for our fire stove. It is the only way we heat our home, except for some electricity in very cold nights. But carrying the wood into the second floor does not make this an easy task for us. It is clearly visible who enjoys the work the most. Our 4 cats, yes, you heard right, 4. They love watching and following us while we do all the quite uncommon work.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Annie and I dream about a peaceful life in nature without all the hurry and stress we currently experience. But for now, we know it is the time to work for our future. And we know our time will come when we fulfill our dream of a new home amidst beautiful nature. Although it is not clear where or in which country this will be, having a dream and the right mindset, we know we can achieve anything. At the moment, we are both working mainly in our home office, and in my opinion, the absence of physical work plays an important role in the creation of the imbalance I feel, or we feel. The life of a human being is all about dualism. Every single part has a counterpart, and therefore, mental work requires physical work to feel complete to us. Maybe this is why I long for a time where I can combine my work on the computer with work on my cottage and a garden. But anyway, for the moment I try to find balance by being active in nature during the free times I have.
Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow.
So, we're finished here, but it's not it for today because I'm going on a hike with my friend Jonas. Jonas and I have found the common passion to talk about the only important questions of our existence, mainly when we are in the outdoors somewhere. This little hike, it was about time for philosophy and spirituality again. I admire Jonas' talent to find the right words for the topics we discuss, whereas I am usually a little bit more responsive. This depends on how much I have already had to talk the same day, because sometimes I am just too exhausted of talking. His broad fundamentals in philosophy and psychology allow us to start a new topic every time we meet, and I love it. On the other hand, I found out that it is easier for me to sort my thoughts while I'm writing them down instead of speaking them out loud. The sand in this pit has a magical red color, which is very rare in this area, and the flora on a sandy ground always attracted me because it was quite different to what I am used to: intensive agriculture and forestry. Luckily, many parts of northern Bavaria have sandy ground due to the many rivers and the glacier movements of the last glacial period. Besides the areas with sandy ground, a lot of the ground here is based on either limestone, as in the Franconian Jura, or on granite, as in the Fichtelgebirge. You will definitely see a lot of these two special and rocky mountain regions in my vlogs, as I live kind of in between them. And I definitely try to be there as often as possible. We also decided to visit two castle ruins in an area where there are several ruins condensed on few square kilometers. As former archaeologist, Jonas came up with a lot of interesting knowledge on stone castles that were built here several centuries ago by using the underlying bedrock as a basis. Since the first plants of the year are already growing and the birds are returning and singing again, I look so much forward to feel the early spring of this year. As winter ends, the cycle of nature repeats itself when flowers and animals come back again with fresh power. The same happens to me. I feel the transition from my state of low energy in the winter to my high energy state in summer. And I have accepted that I do not have to always be in a good mood during dark days of winter, and I have also accepted that in many winters I have months of a seasonal depression. A flower also does not try to blossom in winter at all costs, and as nature rests, so should we. Everything comes in cycles, and accepting what is the only way to inner peace and happiness.